Hi everyone, welcome to 208 of Sold with Updike Pugh.
I'm Jeff Updike.
I'm Weston Pugh, and we've got a great show in store for you today. We have an amazing American bungalow that is nestled right in the heart of the Kings Highway Conservation District.
And in our second segment, we're going to talk about what's in store in the market for 2023.
There's a lot up there, I think, to talk about.
Really is.
Well, how was your last? How did you spend your New Year's?
Oh my gosh! So we got invited to some friend's party that was not very far from Adrian's house. I mean, within a mile. So we went to that. There were 8 of us there, and by 12:15, 6 of us were walking out the door going home.
Well, that is awesome. I did bring a couple of pictures because I wanted to show everybody. We actually had a hibachi cooker come to the house and ate outside. Guy did a great job. Cooked outside. The funniest thing is they do super soakers with sake. So if you're interested in that, take a look. Also, I decided to start making some molds. So trying to work my way through this concept. Fingers crossed. I've already been on this, making it a couple times. It's just trying to work it out. So we'll see how it goes.
So what's going on in the market?
The market is very interesting. So let's take a look at that slide. So right now, coming soons in Dallas over the last 7 days, we are at 43, which is up 59%, which is really kind of to be expected given the fact that we just came out of one of the slowest times the last week of the year. New active listings in the last 7 days is up 67%, which is, again, really out of the ordinary just because of last week to 376. And then once a contract goes into option period, it is at plus 25%, which is 243 units.
And pendings were up 30% last week to 103. Solds were down 32% to 165. And that's also, reasonably expected just based on when that the time of year that we're looking at. Average mortgage rates that we're seeing right now is about 6.28%. And I think that's down from last time we looked. I think it was 6.36 last time.
Yep, and that was from Optimal Blue, which is a great site that actually gives you lots of data. It does 15-year conforming, also does jumbo, so it's a lot of good information that consumers can get their hands on too. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we also like to point out is that this is the information that we can also provide you, whether it's by zip code, school district, or a certain area that you want to live in. Let us know. We can be happy to set that up and give you that information.
So where's our first property today?
First property we are going to take a look at is going to be at 614 North Rosemont Avenue. This is in Oak Cliff, and this is in the Kings Highway Conservation District. It is an amazing area that has really seen in the last, probably 15 years, a lot of growth, but it's really, really kicking off, I feel like, even faster today than we've ever seen it.
Kings Highway Conservation District was the first conservation district in Dallas. It was created in 1988, and there are restrictions in place that help retain the charm of the neighborhood. So you can't go in there and build like a suburban mid-century modern. You have to go back with one of the house styles that was there originally, and it could be. I think you got 4 different. You can do craftsman prairies. There's a style called eclectic, and then obviously you do the Tudors.
Well, if you're not from Dallas, one of the things we like to point out is the commuting. And given that Hamilton runs east or north and south, this is a great way to get all the way up to the medical district, whether it's UT Southwestern or Parkland. Plus, Love Field is just around the corner from there. And if you're going east and west, 30 is right there, your best friend. And also, that makes it getting that much easier to Arlington and Fort Worth if you need to live on that side of the town.
And it's got some really great like small business in the neighborhood. I feel like the Bishop Arts District, which is right down the street from this, was really kind of hammered out by small businesses.
Absolutely, and that's a great segment because one of the first things we want to talk about is Crumb and Kettle. And this is a really great local business, small, privately owned. They have a really great concept. These cakes are both for wedding, but also can be for special events. Easy to order here online. There is also a little store that they have open on Saturdays where you can go in, taste the pastries. But these are really great. I think that they really speak to what we all wish our Pinterest cakes would look like. Mm-hmm. They have figured out how to make it and make it affordable. So take a look at these ladies. They've done an amazing job.
And they sell cake by the slice.
That's so dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Really is.
So dangerous.
Another really great neighborhood that was small business that began in Bishop Arts District is Eno's Pizza. Eno's Pizza is a really great place to go They've had great service. They've got some outdoor seating on the in the sidewalk area that is, you know, picnic table type seating, but it's still such great food. It's worth doing it.
And if you think that the holidays are not without the slogan "Merry Christmas, you filthy animals," they have this painted on the side of the building as a really great photo op. If you're going to keep talking about, as we keep talking about these small businesses, we can't not mention the Oak Cliff Bike Synergy. Biking is such a way of life in the Cliff, which really kind of harkens to like an Austin vibe here. This is a really great family-owned, great to sponsor. We just wanted to show this out there just because we think it's so important for us to reach out and help these small businesses every day. And so if you're looking for a bike, looking to have one fixed up, it looks like they've got plenty there for buy, sell, trade, new, used. They've got it there for you.
So the home we're going to talk about today, again, is 614 North Rosemont Avenue. This is a really great little American bungalow and is such a charmer. The curb appeal on this is amazing.
When we saw this come on the market, I knew immediately that we had to like feature this on the show just because it is done so well. So if in Dallas you're not familiar, real estate falls into like either it's Home Depot or you get to go to happy hour because you own the house. This is one of the you get to go to happy hour because everything is done in this house.
And this home has a WalkScore of 91.
I would believe it, but why walk when you've got this amazing porch? Because nothing is more amazing than having a covered front porch that is deep enough that you can sit off of it and not be completely exposed to the street.
And the room size in this is really great. This is the living room or the entry room as you come in. Really generous size. That couch is pulled about 3 or 4 feet from those double doors, which are the ones that go out onto that porch that we were just in. But then the really large focal point that you have is that wonderful brick fireplace at the end of the room.
I love this room, and I love the fact that they went ahead and gave you the can lights that you need. So many of these homes don't have that. And this floor plan transitions into a really large pass-through dining room. They've done a great job of both highlighting it with the rug, balancing it with the chandelier, and those deep hunter green or malachite green chairs are amazing.
And as we're walking through this house, we were noticing that many of the windows are the original glass, which is a little bit of I forget the term, but it's kind of a swirly glass in a way.
Absolutely. And what they've done is done a great remodel in this kitchen. I really like the fact that these cabinets are similar and they also go to the ceiling, which is really important. Gas cooktop, again, is one of the things so many people love. And it has a really great symmetry and continuity as it transitions into a mudroom that you can see there just out to the backyard.
And this kitchen was just updated in August of 2022. Much of this area was also updated. I love that they kept the hardwood floors, and they really provide warmth to the rooms, I think. And so you've got so much bright light in this house, it's nuts.
So this is a great way to keep and restore the master bedroom to where it just has all the charm that you want. They've done a great job with the lights on either side, but the bead board is everywhere. They also took and redid the bathroom. The bathroom is really well done. It's hard to see here, but they've done a great job with the hex on the floor. It's a black and white pattern that really goes really well, but it's not so busy in a smaller space. And they also redid bathroom number 2.
And this is the frameless glass shower. We're still in the master bathroom. This the tile goes all the way to the ceiling, and it's the double vanity sink really, I think, is an odd find in this size of a home.
Absolutely. So this is what they're using the second bedroom for as a home office and gym. And then you see when you get to bedroom 3, this bedroom is also huge. This couple was really smart with both the size, the scale of the furniture. When you walk through, you really see exactly what you need in this home to make it perfect.
And this is the other bathroom that's been redone as nicely. Granite countertops. That's kind of an original style tub there. I like that they've retained all the shower curtain like it would have had when they first put a shower in.
And one of the things we want to point out is that in 2020 they replaced both the gas line to the fireplace, the hot water heater, and also the main sewer line. So this home is cute and functional and move-in ready, but also a lot of that heavy lifting has been done, which is so important these days.
And really good outdoor space here. I love that they use the patio lights. They've got seating built into the deck right there, but they also steps down into a really nice sized yard.
And so one of the last things that we're going to show you is we're going to show you the actual floor plan of the home, because I think it's really important to help get your head wrapped around how this house flows. This is a really great job. It walks you all the way through the house. So
this is 614 North Rosemont Avenue. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-car parking space off street, built in 1959.
I think it's 1923.
Okay. Built in 1923, and it's priced at $700,000 even, which makes it $357 a square foot.
And we'd like to say thank you so much to Brandon Fleeman for allowing us to feature this home. It is amazing. If you like this home, let us know. In the link, you'll be able to see, in the comments, you'll be able to see the link. Click on it, go through the pictures at your own leisure, share it with friends and family. If it's something you'd like to see, let us know, and we'd be happy to make that happen.
And with that, we'll be right back.
Did you know there are a lot of ways you can keep up with us? For starters, every Wednesday at noon, we host Sold with Updike Pew, live from our Facebook and YouTube channels. Our show is dedicated to featuring some of the best homes in the Dallas market and about sharing timely information about market trends. But don't worry if you miss the show, because you can always listen to them on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Spotify.
Still want more? Follow us on Instagram, where you get a first-hand look at what it's like to be a realtor. And it's not always previewing homes for clients or getting them ready to go live in MLS. Lastly, visit our website and you'll be able to create a custom home search tailored specifically to your wants and needs that's timely and accurate. Whether it's square foot, location, or the neighborhood, we have you covered.
If you'd like to know how much your home is worth, we can help with that too. Just visit homeprice.fyi, enter a few pieces of information like your home address, and we'll email you a price. When you're ready to talk real estate, you can reach us online, by phone, or by text at 214-377-2223.
And remember, we want to be realtors for life.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the second segment of episode 208 of Sold with Updike Pew. I'm Jeff Updike.
I'm Weston Pugh. Today we thought we would take and look at what's in store for 2023 in Dallas. You might just be surprised.
You might. Number Texas continues to be in the top 3 places to live in the country.
It is amazing. This is some information that we got from our CEO, Chris Kelly, the other day, and we just thought it would be so important to bring forward because both National Association of Realtors agrees that Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington is one of the best places to live.
And it's I think the quality of life here has changed so much, and I think a lot of that is due to the expansion of our industry here, the expansion of the way that we've gone from being just an oil-based economy to an energy-based economy to financial services, leisure and hospitality, education, health. It's wonderful.
And it's true, because I feel like, if you look at Austin is going to have a element of diversity, but so much of that is going to be computer or technology oriented that's very specific to them. If you look at Houston's very energy efficient. So it's lots of gas and oil. And here, Dallas has so much variety that I think it allows a larger pool of people to find great jobs here.
It really does. And even Lawrence Yoon, who's the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, has had some really good reactions to what's going on in our economy here.
And yeah, when we were researching the items for this show, this is one of the ones that we picked up, we found on Twitter, and thought it made a lot of sense because it echoes back to what Chris was saying. You've got these really important men that are in real estate saying it is so critical for today's home buyers to have good, solid jobs, and pointing to North Texas specifically as being some of the best places.
It really is. And that's why you'll hear me say this over and over again. I think the next 6 to 9 months are going to be some of the best opportunities to buy homes. Interest rates might be a little bit higher than they were a year ago, but still, if you think about what you're able to buy, potentially in a little bit of a slowdown of the market, people are always happier 2 years after that.
And so we also saw that the median sales prices from a national standpoint in November were $370,000, and the information is buried a little further on. But in Dallas, the median sales price was $350,000, and we see that is one of the things that again draws employers and people to this area because we are so far below the national average.
I was looking at the median sales price across the country, and there's only one section of the country that is the Midwest that has a little bit lower median sales price. Every
Really?
other segment has a higher median sales price. On the West Coast, it gets all the way up over $560,000.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's an indirect, but, being on the Central Time Zone and having international airport plus love field makes getting around in Dallas that much easier.
And I mentioned mortgage rates a while ago, but mortgage rates have gone up a bit. They're about 6.5. Well, we said earlier, they're about 6.3 right now as the average. Half the economists that I talked to are saying that they expect mortgage rates to decline a little bit over 2023, but the other half says, we're really where we should be.
Yeah.
We're probably where we should have been 2 years ago in the market.
Had COVID not happened, I would agree with that. But given that it did, we find ourselves here. If inflation begins to slow down as everyone hopes, then I think that what we'll see is as you said, mortgage rates will find a place, land, and we won't be looking at interest rates every day, every hour, trying to figure out when is the best time to lock.
So that's our prognosis for 2023.
Good word.
Hope that information was helpful to you. If you have specific data that you'd like to find, reach out to us. We'll be happy to provide that to you.
And with that, just remember, we'd like to be realtors for life.
When you're ready to talk real estate, you can reach us online, by phone, or by text at 214-377-2223.
And remember, we want to be realtors